Hey folks, this is Kieran from Keys Minis. Welcome to today's video. Today I'm basing these Stormcast Eternal models, some Liberators that I've just recently painted up. These are the products I'm using. Some synthetic grass from Nook, and then the rest of the basing materials really are from a company called Rival Crafts. I bought these over a few months. I spent about £20–30 on across all these ranges, so it's roughly about £4 or £5 per item that you can spend. And then there's some cheap super glue. I don't have any of the basing glue. I do have PVA, but the reason I'm using super glue in this one is it's just a little bit quicker. And then I'm going to use this Vallejo texture earth as the main thing that we're going to stick everything to. I do apologise, today the house is much busier because my kids are off on half term as well. So yeah, all we're going to do is base around this model. I'm using a texture brush from GW that I got in the Mortal Realms magazine, but I do have another one as well. So yeah, just be careful around the feet, but don't worry if you do get some of the mud on the model, because you can always tie this in a little bit later on anyway. So just try and use the smaller end if you can around that area. I also then gonna base this across on a plain base so I can better show you some of the other things that I'm going to be putting on. At this stage, all I'm doing is I'm going to paint over some run oxide, just so to create a brown texture for the earth. And then in the next kind of stages, I'm going to paint over some, I'm going to dry brush in some either a creamy colour and a green, like a moot green style colour as well. And all that is just to create some added depth to the base, just to create different colours. And like I said, don't worry if you catch some of the model when you're going around painting this onto the base on the model. If you've got a thin brush, you can just kind of pick out those little bits of mud texture. And even if you want later, dry brush over the model with some run oxide to tie in the dirt a little bit more. After that, all I'm doing is I'm going to use the super glue, which you could use PVA, but like I said, this is just because I wanted it to dry quicker. I used a cheap super glue, and all I'm going to do is spread it across the base, and then I'm going to take some of the Nook static grass, and I'm just going to, it's 2mm, and it's like a green, I'm not quite sure what green it is, but I'm just going to sprinkle it across the base. Also used some of the rocks as well to sprinkle around, some small rocks and some of the larger rocks. I'm then going to take some of the grass tufts from, I think these are 4mm grass swamp tufts from Rival Crafts, and all I'm going to do is place them across the model, and then I'm going to take some 10mm to just tie it in. And what I'm doing is placing these next to the other green, so it creates a different kind of texture and it creates different greens to the bases. That's it, just a simple basing method that I'm using. Like I said, I bought these products over a period of time. I didn't buy them in one go. I had the nut thing I picked up off Amazon ages ago, and the Rival Crafts I picked up a few months ago. I picked up some of them a few months ago, and then a couple months later I just bought more. I just added to my more each time. This is not sponsored by them in any way, it's just I just wanted to highlight a product I like. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, if you want to support me a bit more, you can check out my Patreon as well. I'm going to be doing more on that recently and creating a Discord service soon. But thanks for watching and spending some time with me, and I'll see you again soon.